Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Dolphin21 on Twitter, and on Twitch and YouTube it's Dolphin no digits. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. And you can find more information on those games at handelabra.com. Whew. I have a slight headache right now, not gonna lie. So we'll see. I just took some Advil, hopefully it will go away. Generally, Advil helps a lot with my headaches, but just letting you know, just in case. But I am officially done with the school semester. I am on my winter break for the next, 4 weeks. So we should have some more regular Dolphin action. I've been kind of in and out of several Spirit Island Saturdays. A couple of Dolphins dives I think I had to take time off in order to grade. I'm going to sneeze in 2 seconds. There we go. Man, that was coming for a while. I took last week off partially because I needed to get grading done, partially because I wasn't feeling well. Different not feeling well than a headache. But yeah, it's been an interesting time. I'm gonna move the mic a little bit away. We'll see if I've been having some issues with my mic lately where it's kind of, whenever I speak really loud, it kind of clips, it seems like. And I'm not sure how to fix that, honestly. It seems like it's been a recent thing, unless I'm just talking louder. So I'm just gonna move the mic a little bit farther away. We'll see. Migrant P is a special boy. Migrant P is subscribed with Prime Gaming. Thank you for the 2020 partnered, Migrant P. Nice. Okay. I have 2 different chat windows open. I forgot to set up or reset up the chat display on stream. I know John sent me a link on what to use. I never got it set up. We're not using the restream anymore because it's only going to Twitch anyway. So I'm currently just doing window capture. So it might, hopefully it looks just fine. Looks a bit off center actually. And also looking at my webcam, I'm kind of, I'll move this over a little bit. Move this down a little bit. Oh, that seems even worse. Sorry, I'm gonna fiddle with things. You get to see all my secret whispers. Nope, whispers don't appear on my main chat. They appear on a different thing. Like they don't appear. It might be a setting somewhere, but I don't have windows appearing on the main chat, at least. Alright, and then let's see if I can fix this a little bit. That is not what, that's the restream chat I actually have active. Move that to the left. Make this a bit wider. That's the wrong window. Make this one a bit wider. Okay, that's too wide, so that's as good as we can really get it. I don't know why OBS always does this thing. Actually, no, I can't really move it that far. Yeah, see that's already pretty. Yeah, you do get to see you got emote thanks to Dart of Truth subscription. Yep, that appears. And then you get to see the message appear. Yep. Maybe I want to make this actually a little bit smaller. I don't know, I don't like that there's like black space on the right, but I'm not sure if I can really fix that. It's not 9 months, but when in Rome. Alright, so it seems we got the webcam recentered. I'm gonna leave my mic a little bit distant. Let me know if you can't hear me that well because it's a bit quiet or something. But I want to figure out what's exactly going on with my mic and it clipping. Alright, so I'm playing Spirit Island today. because of the mobile release, but this is still the Windows version, because I'm not equipped to stream iPad. I don't have the gizmos to do that. Let's just do the thing I usually do when I play solo. I hit quick play 2, 8 to 10, and just go with it. Looks like we actually have a thematic map. We're versus Sweden 3? No, this is England 3. It's high immigration, duh. I can't tell symbols, apparently. This is England 3. We have high immigration for stage 1. City on land 1, town on land 2. Invader build actions affect lands without invaders if they're adjacent to 2 towns or cities before the build. Okay. So this collection of buildings over here is really problematic. Straight out the gate. These cities and towns are also problematic. But we have vital strength and we have spread of rampant green. And let's actually, it's been a while since I've actually used not alternate thematic. Just go with intentional thematic. But yeah, because we're playing on a thematic board, that adds 3 points to difficulty, so that's why we're on England 3. Right? Because base England 3 is like 6, yeah, so this is a difficulty 9 match here. According to the rules and regulations. Right, so it's going to be pretty important to not get them into the middle. Because as long as we can keep them along the coast, it gets a lot easier to manage. But a lot of these builds are just gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. And then those 2 towns in West 2 will make all the sands happen, so. Unless I can somehow take out a town or a city in the fast phase, as well as push an explorer out. Or just use the fact that green can stop things at will, but green can't go into sands, so. Well, can't double into sands. This is going to be rough. So what do I want to do here? We're probably just gonna have to let a lot of these just blight. We do have a year of perfect stillness to skip all actions in a land. Honestly, doing that in East 6 might be a really good idea. If they explore wetlands, then we stop the explore into wetlands line. I guess wetlands 10 is actually very far away, so it's not actually as good as I thought. Wetlands would also be a pretty bad explore just because of the town and city in East 3. We're probably going to need to figure out a way of dealing with towns and cities sooner rather than later. Just don't really have that much, and vital strength doesn't get the 2 card plays on the first turn, so if we're Year of Perfect Stillnessing, that would be the turn. But vital strength is starting in the land with a bajillion Dahan, so we could set up for a good rituals. Gather and damage. I mean, Draw the Fruitful Earth can be good, except it's not as good against England, but it can stop builds. It's not going to stop in East 6 if I allow this to build. So maybe I should just Year of Perfect Stillness in East 5. John has no opinions. I call bullshit. John has all the opinions. He already knows what to do. He's already 2 moves ahead of me. No, I'm kidding. Huh. And then what can green do? Green, like I don't remember what I generally do with green. I think because green starts with 1 card play, unless we do double growth in the 2, I generally do +1 card play, but that's not going to let us overgrow. If I gain a power card and gain 3 energy, I would have enough to overgrow. I also would only be able to play 1 card. Yeah, let's just roll all the heroic dice. Yeah, roll all 6. So that we can place them all on the adversary. Adversary? No, that's not the right word. Fiend. There's so many vocab words in these digital games. Is there a way we can utilize Creeper's Tear? We have to be in that land first off. Neither of these lands have towns or cities. Neither of them are building. We could explore into one of them. Simply explore into this Jungle West 1. But I don't know. We could stop a blight by preventing a ravage from happening, but that would require me to do double growth. Well, not do double growth. I'd have to do add a presence twice because I can't grow into sands. I guess I could just overgrow and that would work. So I would just have to do that once. But again, I would need energy to do that, and that's a bit problematic here. I kind of like Year of Perfect Stillness in East 5 though, because that should stop visibility of 2 towns in 6 and 9 at least. Well, not necessarily 9. It will stop the Explorer into 9. It will stop the double town city in 6. So even if they do explore into the mountains, if we could just take that Explorer out, they won't build. And that should propagate down in terms of the badness we have to deal with. So to get the energy for that, I could just take off the energy track. Or I could add presence, gain energy, and take off the card plays track so that next turn I could have 2. Unless I gift a proliferate, in which case that's a lot easier. Yeah, we'll just do energy there, although before I hit that button. Because I might just gain power, gain energy for green, I'm not sure yet. Do I need to overgrow just yet? Maybe not. We can push a town in the slow phase. We can do a damage that could combo with Creeper's Tear. I mean, pushing out of West 9. With this one. Pushing out of West 9 at least stops a blight. I'm not sure if that's too important. It's not going to stop their explorer into the mountains if they explore the mountains. Damage to each town city. Range 1 sacred site. Tempting to try to set that up in West 1, actually. Two moon, 3 plant to repeat that twice. That's range 0, so I'd have to be in that land, but... The problem is I can't play both of these moon cards and have enough card plays. I could go add presence +1 card play, get to 3 card plays, and then I'd be able to have the 3 plants, but I wouldn't have the energy at all. I'd have 0 energy if I did that. Is it possible to get to 1 damage to town city and take out one of the towns? Is that even worth trying? I don't know. We don't have enough defense in West 1 anyway. They're not ravaging in West 1. What am I talking about? Alright, look at the sands, Mark. Look at the sands. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, John, for 5 seconds ago. Actually, sands on the west board is fine as long as we can somehow finagle West 9. If I could just push it into... Well, I have to be careful because it's England, but if I just push it all into West 1, we might be able to deal with it someday. With Stem the Flow and a combination of other damaging effects. Maybe I'll gain a power card. I mean, I could go for major power. Turn 1 major power. Try to get something super damaging to combo with Stem the Flow. Like, that's 0 energy and it pushes a town, it pushes Dahan. I'm kind of tempted to discard that one. I could go for gain power, gain minor for forget fodder for major power next turn instead. Jungle Hungers, yes. Let's get Jungle Hungers turn 1. I mean, I wouldn't have the energy to play the major this turn, right? So I could just take energy, gain power this turn, gain energy, gain power next turn. Basically save all that energy for the major. Jungle Hungers is 3 energy. I could afford it. And it's actually perfect for green anyway. Yeah, let's try that. So I want minor this turn, potentially forget fodder. Elemental boon, hello. We have plant overlapping. We also don't particularly, or at least John says, and I follow a lot of John's advice because he's smart, don't generally care for elements on vital strength as much. Lure, on the other hand. It is 0 energy, it gives plant, it gives moon. Gather an explorer or a town. Doesn't help with West 9. Doesn't help with any of the sands on West. Yeah. It's the unicorn card, by the way. Although actually it looks more like a snail unicorn to me. I think it was Seamus that said that when it looks small, it looks like a unicorn. It looks more like a snail to me. Oh, it was John that thought it was the unicorn. Voracious growth gives me water, which potentially gives me defend. There's also one energy. So if the plan is to... If the plan is to save energy for a major power next turn, actually Gift of Constancy would be ridiculous in that regard, wouldn't it? Can you get the 2 card plays on turn 1? No, not with this growth. But if the plan is to get a major on turn 2 and use it, I think taking Gift of Constancy, using it on myself to gain 2 energy, and then forget it immediately with the major next turn, and be able to play that major immediately. I think I'm gonna try that. This is a terrible plan. Let's see how it works. I probably want to block the Ravage. Again, they're not doing things in the jungle loot. I don't know why I'm so focused on West 1. It's Sands. We only have 4 Blight on our card, so having all of these Blight is pretty bad. Oh, but I can't even get into a Sands anyway. Okay, well, it's just happening. Stem the Flow needs to be from a sacred site, so I'm going to put up a sacred site in West 5 because that will give you visibility of everything. And I want card plays for next turn. So energy this turn, and then Vital Strength is probably going to go for energy as well. Working on card plays. We could get defense in East 5 and that doesn't blight, so that's probably the way to go, unless I need a sacred site for one of these things. Actually, my plan was the Year of Perfect Stillness East 5, so I don't need that sacred site there. Okay. So this is range 1. And where do these effects care? That's the sacred site, that's a sacred site. This also removes a blight, which will help for the Ravage in East 3. Even if I can't defend it, I can at least remove the blight and it won't cascade. So, get within range 1 of East 3 seems like what we want. Probably over here. In Perfect Stillness, East 5. Alright. Slow turn 1, but I think that's what happens with these. I'm already next to East 3. Oh, is this all one land? No, that's 7. That's not 7. You might not notice, but that's number 8 because the defend symbol's overlapping it. Wonder if you could see a little more easily with that. Yeah, that's definitely a border there. All right. I can use more powers. What? Oh, this is my fast phase. Duh. Okay. We're basically giving England an extra turn, apparently. They're exploring wetlands. Interesting. I mean, might as well reclaim Gift of Constancy. All right, turn 2 major on green. Let's go. Not Jungle Hungers. Accelerated Rot, though. That's the only one that gives plant and water. Everything else gives plant or water. Indomitable Claim gives extra presence. Rapping Wings is always fun. The unfortunate thing about accelerated rot is it only targets jungles and wetlands, but can almost get the threshold on it. The problem is it's 4 energy for 4 damage in the slow phase. That seems like a terrible card. If I can get the threshold on it, that would change things, but I don't think I can. Yeah, Claim's really good. Ironically, Claim synergizes with Gift of Constancy, which was going to be my forget fodder. I don't have another Earth, though. Could I use Accelerated Rot in conjunction with Stem the Flow to clear Jungle West 1? I know I'm so focused on that jungle, but there's 7 damage or 7 health there. 4 damage almost just clears it. So doing 1 damage to each thing does it then for us, but it's not mountains or sand. Never mind. I can't target. Stupid. Stupid! Constancy Reclaiming Claim is dope. Alright, we want to go for just like rapid growth here? Sure. Sure. I don't need Overgrow then, right? I mean, I could Overgrow and Indomitable Claim, but I can only play 2 cards if I take that presence. Is Vital gaining a power, though, before I select that and make that decision there? Let's think for a second. What is Vital Strength doing? We stop the build in East 5. That Ravage is just not doing anything. We're getting builds over here in East 2, 3, 4. We'll be, if we get Sacred Site in East 4, that's defended. And Dahan kills them all, and that's great. This is sad times, but we could actually we could draw in Rituals. Problem is I'd be drawing from Dahan that I would probably want to keep in East 4. Kind of hard to tell, but yeah, those 3 Dahan are in East 4. If I want the energy to play draw and Rituals, I'm going to need more energy. I could just do Presence range 0 because I want that Sacred Site East 4 anyway. I think the plan was to guard the Healing Land in East 3. Also, there is a small problem here. We're gonna blight. These 4 are ravaging and blighting, and I can't stop that. Unless I guard the Healing Land in East 3 to get an extra blight on the card. But, I mean, if we blight on turn 2, is that okay if we take, like, if we're just adding a bajillion presence, that overwhelms the blight card. Vital Strength's not too good with losing presence because he only adds 1 per turn, but we could get another major. The one that is really good for the thing that does the stuff. Blazing Renewal. If I gain energy, play Guard the Healing Land to stop a blight, or to add put blight on the card to stop the island from blighting, I could Gift of Constancy it back. And then Vital Strength will have energy. That might be okay. I wouldn't be doing the rituals in East 3 though. I could just do rituals in East 4. That would take out the town 2 explorers. If I have Guard the Healing Land back, that's defend 4. This is defend 3. That's going to be 3, 5, 7, 8. I'd have enough defend in East 3. If I put a Sacred Site in East 3. In order for me to get the Sacred Site in East 3, I need to put a presence there first. So I'd have to have range to that, so I can't gain a power. I could try to proliferate, but if I'm playing Gift of Constancy, I would probably also want to play Indomitable Claim. Also, with Indomitable Claim, I forgot the fact that that's defend 20 that just stops any Ravage. So why am I so worried about blighting? That is a notable effective claim. Thanks, John. Thanks. So I don't need to guard the Healing Land then. I could do draw and rituals. This gathers 2 explorers and 2 Dahan. If I'm gonna rituals in East 3, I need the Sacred Site in East 4. Can I get away with that if I do rituals? I guess I could guard the Healing Land in East 3, and then that would be defended, presumably. That would do 5 damage, takes out a city and a town. They're building a town, so that's 3 there. So the defend 4 would be enough. Sacred Site here means there's enough here. I think the Dahan then would take out East 4 and East 3. East 2 is something else to think about someday. We'll worry about that down the road. So, I would still need 4 energy to do that, so I would probably have to do this. We'll just do this. Sacred Site, 2 card plays. And we have a repeat. Interesting. Hey John, what if I do Gift of Constancy on Vital Strength and on green? Then green gets to reclaim 2 power cards instead of discarding, and that means that all the cards come back. I don't know if that's the wise play though. mean, it does seem like I'm gonna be taking claim. And it seems like this effect is weak in this game, although it does push a lot of Dahan, and we do have a lot of Dahan. This combos with my all-enveloping green. What if you also Power Storm it and reclaim all the cards you ever played in every game in the past? I think I'm just gonna forget Overgrow. We have Claim. Claim is an upgraded Overgrow. We'll pretend like it is. Presence to jungle or wetlands. Well, the wetlands we need to worry about is then West 6 for next turn. That's not wetlands, that's a mountain. Fun fact. Wetlands 7. Alright, we got the Sacred Site. We could even stop the build, and that would stop visibility of nothing. They can't explore into 9 or 10 because those are wetlands. They already see 6 and 8. Well, I don't know. But stopping that town from building means I don't have to worry about defending next turn or blocking that Ravage. I used to think I wanted to stop Ravages more than I wanted to stop builds. But now I think my philosophy has changed. And I'm now wanting to stop builds instead of Ravages because it's like the same effect, but now you don't have a town to deal with. Because my first philosophy was like, well, let's see if we can defend it first, and then block the Ravage if that happens. But now it's like, if I just stop it, I don't have to defend it. Kind of shifted priorities there. Are we just doing this? Would double play draw be useful? I don't think it would be. Well, if they explore mountains, they can only explore mountains or jungle. If they explore jungle, then double play draw doesn't help. If they explore mountains, I can stop one of those builds on east. But I think just getting all the energy. I think getting all the energy is better. I don't know. All the energy, all the reclaim, all the time. I think we want to go into East 9 for better visibility. Like, we already see West 6. No, East 9, West 9. We see West 6 already. As long as we can contain this action, that's fine. I'm gonna claim... I can't claim there. Never mind! Oh, I need... Okay, well, then I guess I'm gonna go into West 4, or maybe West 2. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, we just need to have that defense. Do I need energy in this game if I'm double playing? Energy? I guess not. Alright, we're at 1 blight on the card. And I don't want that build to happen. Exploring jungle. Okay, so double play on draw wasn't going to do anything. That's good. Gotta stop them from doing something in West 8, but that's trivial at this point. Okay. So I just need to get one more Dolphin in there, I think. So it's what? There's 3, 5, 7, 8 health in there right now. Rituals is gonna make that 5, so that'd be 3 health. gonna have 6 Dahan in there, and we're gonna have a defend 4. So I just need 5 health worth in order to avoid that blight. So 3, 5, 7, 8 minus 5 is 3. I can gather these 2, or 2 of them. Probably just that guy and someone else. I don't know if that guy needed to actually move, but we'll just take him anyway. I need to leave 2 in East 4 for them to take out the town and the Explorer. Rituals to take out city and town. And then with defend 4, that is enough. Rituals next turn wouldn't make sense, right? Unless I'm trying to get this repeat going, because I don't have any other sun right now. Playing rituals for elements seems like a terrible idea. So I'm gonna take draw. I want all my cards back! Reclaim 2! Oh. Should I go for another major? This is kind of hilarious. Yeah, green has never discarded a card in this game. I could just, again, do gain 3 energy, gain power card. Do I need defense? That's defended. I mean, it's not even consideration. We're removing that blight. Oh, the island's not blighting next turn. We're fine. Why is the defend on this one overlapping with the number, but the defend on this one is like on the other side of the land? Weird. I could claim East 2. I can't reach East 2. Or can I? If I put presence in East 4, I could claim East 2. You're right. If I do range 2, which I can. This is always range 2. Okay. It's probably not super important though. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, we want to stop the island from blighting as long as we can. But we don't have Dahan in there. I want to stop that West 8 build from happening to stop that interland visibility. I think that's a little more important. The ravaging jungles next turn. That's a lot of jungles. The island just might blight next turn anyway. Can I forget this? I don't know. I'm gonna go for my major. I'm greedy. Green is greedy. Blazing Renewal! I'm gonna not look at chat for a moment because I want to figure out my decision myself. Tsunami is actually a little interesting. This spread of rampant green is turning into very much not green. But we do have waters. Not many waters. We don't have innate waters, right? We have, no. Okay. Blazing Renewal, we're not gonna get to the threshold. But Blazing Renewal plus Stem to Flow is a combo. We need Destroyed Presence. If only we had Destroyed Presence. Towns of Lightning, we have no fires, but that's also super expensive. Yeah. And then Paralyzing Fright is Fear card. Well, half a Fear card. With the Threshold, it's Fear card, but we have no air. It's probably Blazing Renewal. If it's Blazing Renewal, we can go ahead and let the island blight, in all honesty. I would have enough energy, and just enough energy, to play Blazing Renewal, Indomitable Claim, and Gift of Constancy. That would give me no thresholds. Would it actually? I would hit this threshold! Yes! We got a threshold! And that gives us a Fear card. Okay, so it's Blazing Renewal. And we're no longer playing with Dahan. Bye, Dahan. So we could just block the build with Blazing Renewal. But, no, not Blazing Renewal. Indomitable Claim. That's also defend 20. We don't need to defend there. What if... Oh, I can't do that. I'm not getting this, am I? No. Okay. Can Vital gain a power here? I think Vital can gain a power. You can do a presence in East 1, get defend there. We'll have guard to healing lane for the next turn, presumably. We're looking for something that can trigger Sun. I think. Sun, Earth, Plant, I guess. I don't know. That there might not be enough cards that would give those three. I mean, all these are basically 3s, 2s. There are a couple 4s. So we might not get that repeat happening this turn, and that's probably fine. Is it fine? I don't know. Let's get a miner going. Target spirit gains a minor power. Defend 5. Also, Gift of Power is a really good green card. But it's not on green. Spread of Rampant Green is now Spread of Sun and Earth. That's the new name for that spirit. I mean, it could just Gift of Power green, and green could just keep taking major powers. Although I think with the card plays this turn, we're going to be energy starved in a second. Although, then again, we could also just give green a bunch of 0 energy cards to play in conjunction with a major power. Is there anything that's going to help here? Push, Explorer, Town. They're going to stop anything here. They're going to build a town there. Pushing that guy's not going to do anything. It's also range 0. So that doesn't do much. Defend 5, I don't have air. So it's always going to be range 0. Don't think Vital needs that defend. Sands Wetlands, blight removal. There is a blight there, but I think we are okay. I mean, we could let the blight happen in East 2 and then uncanny melting it. Not sure if that's useful. I think I'm just gonna say Gift of Power. Have enough for a defend there someday. Guard in East 3, Gift of Power over to green. Green is going to... Not sure yet. Are we... We're hitting this threshold, right? I think skipping all actions without having to lose a presence is good. Although Blazing Renewal, we do want destroyed presence. And we're putting this over here anyway, right? In some capacity. So I could do defend there. I don't know. I don't have the moon for that. That triggers that. Gift of Constancy on myself to keep claim and gain 2 energy makes claim a 2 energy card. Fun fact. Yeah, I want to stop West 8. Claim into West 8, Blazing Renewal into East 2? That's not really going to do anything, though. Well, it would take out the 2 towns. It would super damage the city that I would not be able to take out. They would take out my presence. That would blight, but I'd have a destroyed presence again. Yay! And I'd also take out 2 towns with me. That might be acceptable. I don't know. This is a weird game. I don't know. This is like, I'm not really playing these elements as much as I usually do. I'm playing to these elements. I took major powers and I rebuilt my spirit. Card place? Can I afford 4-card place? No. Certainly not. What about Western Jungles here? They're gonna build a city there, aren't they? What if instead of putting that presence there, like not go half into a clan? Oh yeah, they're gonna escalate, aren't they? Presence here. Before I hit any button I might regret. I could stop the build. A build. They're gonna build twice. They're also building in the sands, fun fact. Immigration and all that. I don't know what I can do there. They're building in that sands. I didn't stop that at all. But yeah, let's commit to this. Remove an explorer from a coastal land. That does nothing. That's all dead. There's nothing there. So that would be the only one that would make some difference. And I don't know, take out of this one. I can get presents back super easily. I should just keep destroying everything. Coastal, eh? No escalation this turn. Quest 2 is scary. Gift of power on green. Quicken the Earth's struggles. Combos with other things. I mean, I'm kind of completely not green anymore. I've lost all my green. It would actually help trigger the threshold on Blazing Renewal. And I can basically put a Sacred Site wherever I want. Blazing Renewal plus Quicken the Earth's struggles. But if I'm already hitting that threshold, there should be nothing in that land. But the combination of those two would basically just help me clear whatever I want. If I have another fire, which I don't. Oops, did not mean to click that. Nope, undo. I was just trying to move this. Take a second look at these. The sun helps with claim, but I need earth more. Reaching grasp is generally useful. Although it doesn't help as much with green here because these are targeting spirits. It could extend the reach of claim though, which is always nice. Or extend the range of stem to flow. Yeah, I think we were focusing on 0 energy here. Alright, Ravage Jungle. What are we doing here? Claim in West 1 would take care of that. We probably don't want the Threshold because we want to take out the city and the Explorer. I don't know about West 5. We could just prevent it if worst comes to worst. We want that to ravage and take itself out. This is guard the healing landed. So probably take claim back. And now I've discarded cards for the first time. Fun fact. I could play my hand if I add presence and do double energy here. Would that do fun and exciting things for us? I would hit this threshold. Yay! I would hit this threshold too. Defend 2. Hey, I would defend 2 in West 5. Perfect. Okay. Vital is probably reclaiming. We want that defend card. We could gain a power, try to get a defend here, but that would be a gamble. It'd have to be defend 3. Which I think we've seen the bigger defend cards. And of course we have to deal with that. Probably want to stop one of the builds happening in West 2. There's going to be an escalation and the coastal build, so that's going to be 6 in there, so we're going to need to stop that. I'll just do that, because I can't use this or this for that purpose. Get to this coast that well anymore since I undid what I had done. Building wetlands. This one's not building. Yay! These are definitely building. Thanks, John. This is also building. Probably block that build to stop interland visibility, I think. Oh, I can't actually do that. Oh well. I don't have enough energy. What? My math's so wrong. Why did I thought I had enough energy? I don't know why I thought I had enough energy. If I don't have enough energy, I'm just gonna... the only reason I was really going to play those cards was for that. I guess I'm not getting that sacred site, though, is the problem. I think that sacred site is still important. I need to claim, and then there's these two. Doesn't give me any thresholds. Doesn't give me the defend 2 I needed, though. Well, that's annoying. I mean, we could just let the island blight because we do have Blazing Renewal now. I'm annoyed I mathed that wrong. I saw energy where I didn't have it. I'm also not getting this effect, so stem to flow is not doing anything. Bollocks. Also, this is actually kind of scary now I think about it. We're building an East 2, building an East 2, escalating an East 2. That's going to be 6 in there. But if I don't do anything here, there's going to be 6 in there. Oh boy, this is starting to get a little scary here. I feel like Reaching Grasp and Stem to Float aren't doing enough to really justify what I want to do. I feel like I really need to just deal with East 2 quicker and West 2 at the same time. Ah! We do have Blazing Renewal next turn. That takes out towns for free. I would need the energy to do that, which I'm kind of struggling with right now. I think it's gain 3 energy, gain a minor, save the energy for next turn. in some capacity. Defend 6. Defend 6 is enough for West 1. So then I don't need a blazing, or I don't need to claim into that. I would need a sacred site over here. Which means I'm not spreading over here. If the island blights, Vital Strength will have destroyed presence. Except that won't be in time, so never mind. But yeah, I could still get here and then do Blazing Renewal. Okay, so that gives me that defend. That gives me Creeper's Tear. So stem to flow plus Creeper's Tear does something. And I'm proliferating Vital. I should probably try to get on the west board, or I could keep trying to do something over here. And the problem is East 3, they're building twice in that. It's gonna be town and then city, and then there's 6 in there. I don't know. Would 3 card plays make a difference? I'd have 4 energy. I could play Guard the Healing Land in these 2 cards. That would not give me any threshold. So I think it's get more energy. I'm just gonna figure out how to defend that next turn, I guess. All right, I'm not sure what's happening. Not too confident. They also built an East 4, of course. Which land? Oh, this land. West one's also coastal. Jeez. West 2 is so screwed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's 5. They're going to build there and escalate there. That's 7. That's really bad. We also have 6 here, and they're gonna escalate in there. That is really bad. We might be foobarred. And there's no real sands I can take guys out of. That's almost offended. And that's enough Dahan. Let's just gather these Dahan in there. I don't want to gather Dahan in there. I'm not gonna be able to defend that. I don't have enough energy to claim and Blazing Renewal next turn. We do have rituals, but it's slow. We could Year of Perfect Stillness East 2. Okay. Alright. That stops the loss. I don't know what I'm doing with this gathered, honestly. I'm gonna gather. We'll just gather that guy and that guy, and we'll take these Dahan. I want more Dahan along the coast here. It's not on the coast yet, but we'll figure that out someday. Ah, this is ugly. So you need to reclaim to get Blazing Renewal back. And you only have enough energy to play that and one energy card. What is Vital doing? Blocking Nat from doing it bad. Do I reclaim on East 3? I mean, we need slightly more defense there. East 1's a lost cause. East 3 takes out things and gives us fear. As boring as it is. But that's not a card gain, so it's still a question here. You don't have enough energy. I feel like, I don't know, you were doing really well on energy. We just need to be able to gain 3 energy next turn and we'll be fine. I'm gonna take a minor. Drought. We do have enough sun for drought. So what would work best with this, right? This is 3 fear or 3 fire, 3 earth, 2 plant. Drought gives us fire and earth. We have innate plant. The problem is we don't have 3 fire. We don't have a second fire or a third fire. Yeah. Probably just keep taking 0 energy cards. Call to Isolation pushes per Dahan. That could be pretty good. And it's 0 energy fast? Sure. We'll accept that. You're reclaiming to get the defend you need. I want to be able to play 2-3 energy cards, I think. I need to play guard the healing land. Year of Perfect Stillness for East 2. Yeah, I gotta play 2-3 energy cards, so I gotta do that. This is range 2. I think we need to help out on the west in some capacity. They're gonna ravage in there. They're gonna build a city and then ravage for 6. That's not a good placement. That's destroyed presence. Just go there so we can get closer to or see West 9, I guess. We're blazing renewing there. We're stopping that from doing anything there. So just take energy here. Just go there. The energy. Would Call to Isolation do anything here? I guess it would. You're still gonna build in Ravage and Blight. In West 1, though. That doesn't give me a moon. Moon gives me Creeper's Tear, combos with Blazing Renewal. Water Plant gives me Defend 2. Oh, the Defend 2 helps. Stem the Flow plus Blazing Renewal clears West 2. Sort of. They're gonna build. They're gonna build a city, so it's not really gonna do that much for West 2. It does take out 3 cities, though. We're gonna get lots of fear, maybe? Fear card might help. Do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan. Okay. Interesting. I do need... Oh, that's fine, because that's fine. Oh, yeah, there's gonna be escalations here. Well, I either blight and destroy my presence, or I destroy my presence and not blight. Okay. Alright, destroy presence. That's gonna blight. I need to keep that sacred site for stem the flow, so we're gonna have to cascade there and then there. And that's a play. Oh boy. need that sacred site still. Exploring in the jungles. I think we're fighting a losing battle here, TBH. All right, no more high immigration. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's still at risk. So Blazing Renewal in East 2 now. Stops that risk. They're gonna build and escalate in there. That's gonna be 6, and then that's the next risk. It's just shifting blame right now. Three, 6, 8. I would not have enough energy to play these two. I'm not sure if that would matter. Major for Vital at this point, because we have 7 energy. We could forget one of these. Gift of Power could be forgotten most likely. I think we're definitely going Major for Vital. Vital needs to contribute more now. There's Jungle Hungers. It's actually just as good on Vital as it is on Green. Actually, it's slightly better because Green doesn't have many plans anymore. I think these are all really good cards, honestly. Power Storm. Could we Power Storm Blazing Renewal? 3, 6, 8 plus 3 is 11. We could repeat. We could repeat Blazing Renewal. And you do have 3 destroyed presents. Like, we could just wipe out East 2 entirely, or all the sands are what's the bigger threat. Blazing Renewal West 3, and then destroy the Sacred Site to stop that Ravage, and then Blazing Renewal West 4. We won't have the Sacred Site. We won't be able to put up another presence there. 2 Sun, 2 Fire, 3 Air. We have no air, but that's, I mean, the repeat is just going to be cost repeat, which is annoying. Hungers is also really good, and we can get that threshold. Doesn't take out all the cities there though, and we are gonna have to Blazing Renewal into East 2. We also have to deal with all of this crap. I think it's Power Storm. Well, Green's probably gonna gain a power because we need that energy. Let's take a major and see if I could do something instead of Blazing Renewal, I guess. Winds of Rust. There's no plant here, by the way. Winds of Rust would be cheaper. And it can lower the town city count by replacing a town with a city, but that's... When they're not building there, they'll escalate there. I don't need to defend there. And I think repeating Winds of Rust is actually not as good on West 3 or 4 because I could just place renew. I could repeat Indomitable Claim though. But the problem with that, I mean, no, we're definitely, we have to, do we have to? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to deal with something here in a fast phase. Somehow green has only fast powers. Okay. Stem the Flow is his last slow power. His only slow power. Somehow he turned into lightning. Not vital. Spread of Rampant Green has turned into Lightning Swift Strike overnight. Terrifying Nightmares helps with town counts, but the problem is I can only shift. Like I don't want to put the towns closer to the coast or closer to the inner land because that just like we have a large number of problems here. You don't have as many over here, although these two lands are pretty terrifying in their own regard. So I don't know if Terrifying Nightmares would make sense either. We just need to get destroy stuff, really. Or we Winds of Rust them, but... Dissolve the bonds of kinship replaces a city and a town, but I feel like that's... Before pushing, explorers and town cities do damage to each other. We have 3 animal cards. Water is not on an animal card. Fire is not on an animal card, so I can't really get that threshold. We have 3 air. We have 2 animal. We could not get 3 water. Can't get 4 moon, can't get 4 water, so we can't get any of these thresholds. So let's see, we could Power Storm, Trees and Stones. There is no Dahan in any sands. Rituals plus Trees and Stones gives us the threshold, so we could push 2 Dahan and get 4 defend in East 5. But you're not doing anything else with Dahan pushing, and I think we forgot the power that pushed Dahan, but I think it was a slow power anyway. Oh, no, never mind. Here's a power called Isolation. So we can get Defend 6. Although I'm not sure if Defend... You may push up to 2 Dahan, moving the Defend effect with them. Does that actually include the Dahan that's in the target land that was just there? That would clear East 5. Feels like I want Power Storm though. That's what I'm keep coming back to. We haven't placed presents, right? We can't get the 3-card plays. I could get the threshold for Jungle Hungers. It's probably just Jungle Hungers, though. Like, we're not losing to an escalation in East 2, right? We're maybe losing to the cascading happening on West. Maybe not. We can block 2 of the Ravages. They're also ravaging West 9. It's either Power Storm or Jungle Hungers. Power Storm on Blazing Renewal is super expensive, but it would take out a lot of the towns in West 3 and West 4. But it's not doing anything on East 2. Jungle Hungers does something in East 2. A single Blazing Renewal should help with West. Maybe it's just Jungle Hungers. Forget gifts, maybe? I didn't need that, right? I could have also forgotten Draw of the Fruitful Earth, I guess, but it combos with rituals. Is there a defend that would make sense? I don't see it. I'm gonna lose this sacred site, I think, to the blight. I'm gonna put that there for a second. Okay. We get a repeat. And I have to rewind for a second for this to come back up. I'm not sure about this as much. Winds of Rest, I mean, that lowers counts. Dissolve also lowers counts. Terrifying Nightmares gives us a lot of fear and can help prevent a loss condition. Blazing Renewal's 5. And I'll have 8 energy, so I could do Blazing Renewal, Winds of Rust. Not sure if Defend 6. I guess Defend 6 would work in West 4, so maybe that helps a lot. We also have Nature's Resilience. I forgot about that one. We need to keep the 0 energy cards, I think. I haven't really utilized Reaching Grasp. Don't think it's going to be necessary. Actually, that's not going to be enough defend in West 4. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Lowering 1 becomes 8. We have defend 6. I mean, this can't go in there anyway. Stop a city build in West 8, probably. Push out a West 8. Oh. Right, because I undid that. Okay. If I replace a city with a town, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, yeah, doing this plus blazing renewal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough defense there, and that cascades. That's whatever at this point. We can repeat, draw, or call. Probably draw. Alright, destroy a sacred site there. This one's not doing much anymore. Move an explorer from a coastal land. Isn't gonna do that much. Jungle Hunger kills that explorer. That's defended. That's blocked. Probably removed from this land twice. Only thing I can foresee. Remember I said it's just whatever at this point? We're down to 1 blight on Blighted Island. Oh. For some reason I thought I could get away with that. And I can't rewind because we revealed a card. Oh man, why did I guess did I count 6? I might have counted 6 and thought they weren't building there and I forgot about the escalation. Oh boy, well that was dreadful. Probably should have done something to that in the fast phase for some reason. Oh, I took Jungle Hungers to deal with that in the slow phase. Alright, well. I think we were going to lose anyway. We were on borrowed time. We were on borrowed time. So I guess what we should do then to make up for that is to play this again, but on difficulty 0. To, you know, make us feel better. So what was that? That was East and West. With spread on the left and vital on the right. Looks right to me. Let's just make this be base. It's difficulty 3 because of balanced, but or thematic rather. But let's see if we can win with this team. Hey, Sands Explorer, deja vu. Now green's on the upper left for some reason. Okay. Everything's backwards now. So last time we did power, gain 3 energy to work towards a major on the second turn. I'm not sure if we want to do that again this turn. I mean, it's the same situation, except it's not England. So we could block builds or something. Or not block builds. We can take an explorer out and then the build doesn't happen. Problem is we have none of those powers between either of us. We can just prevent an action from happening. We said for green or for vital strength we were going to stop that in East 5. That probably still makes sense. So for that we needed energy and we want to work towards card plays. Probably want to actually work down towards the scary wetland. And then skip actions. For green, yeah, you have a lot of lands that you're looking at right now. But you can't really deal with most of them with your current setup, so I think we are still going to gain a power. Something fast, I guess. The only one is called isolation though, so then something that gives elements, that would be called attend. Or something slow that could make a difference, but Savage Mob Beasts doesn't do it. Drought does do a lot of destruction and adds blight. I mean, Call to Isolation worked well for us last time. So we'll just take that. Presence in jungle or wetland. Not sure. With your singular card play, what are you gonna do? Push a town in this slow phase. That would stop a ravage, I guess. Or you can like work on proliferating. Now let's push a town. Stop one of the towns they build from doing something. Is this deja vu? Alright, get you out of there. That said, I guess I don't want them to have to cascade into each other. We'll just do that. Okay. I could try again for major power on green. 6 energy, could play it. Let's try that. Worked well last game, right? Interesting. We get plants, but no moon or water on them. Mists of Oblivion would give us moon and water. We get innate plants, so plants not as big of a need, but Mists of Oblivion is actually really good when comboed with Stem to Flow. I haven't actually used it. I mean, I haven't used it to try to get fear, but we could get fear with that. Winds of Rust also stops a blight right now. Replace the town in West 9 with an explorer, and then we don't have mountain visibility on the west coast. That's actually pretty good. Not as good of a setup as last time, I think. I liked getting all the extra presents. I think we're just going to accept that. Building wetlands, we can stop that there. So Winds of Rust there. These two are blighting. Can't stop that. This one's blighting as well. No, we're not. This is not blighting. Never mind. So with Vital, they're building a town there. That's 7. But if I can draw and rituals there, that's 5 damage. That will be 2. And a sacred site there next turn would be enough to defend. There are these other things to consider. We don't need guard the healing land this turn. You can play those 2 cards, sort of. You'd need energy. Can get you energy. Next turn you can gain a power card and maybe defend a healing land in East 4. And figure out what to do with East 2. You need Sacred Site though, so never mind, you can't do that. You could be proliferated into there, I guess, to get that defend you need. Or we could proliferate you this turn. Let's do that. Hold on. We don't need to defend, right? And we don't have any plant there yet. Does this hit thresholds? Next turn, this will give us a damage to town city. Combos with stem to flow. Doesn't give us a defend. We're not going to need that defend. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, we have a repeat. Interesting. Double gift? That gets us the Sacred Site in East 3 easily. Or double draw. Could stop an action, because we're doing that for Dahan here. We could also do it for a build elsewhere. Because it's not England, it's more effective. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's do Winds of Rust there to stop that inner town. Block that build. Exploring mountains. Only on the East Coast, because we blocked all this stuff on the West Coast. Yay! I like it when a plan comes together. Okay, so I can actually take that explorer out, and that stops that. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. -5 is 4. Yeah, so with defend 3, that's enough. So I don't want to gather any more. I want to gather one of those. I want a rituals there. And then we can stop the build here. Actually a bit annoying now, because I can only stop it. I could move into that one, but that would blight. Ew. What's my plan for East 4? Guard the healing land, or am I doing that in East 2? I don't know. If I don't defend East 4, they're dead. All of the Dahan are dead. And I want someone to survive. If I gather here, I lose a Dahan, but they kill the explorers. I could also take inner Dahan. So actually it doesn't matter if I lose a Dahan, because we've got inner Dahan. Okay. So Vital is taking a power. Maybe something that gives defend. Has to be minor. Target spirit provides defend to in each of its lands. Or steam vents, of course. Always steam vents. No plant here, so I'm not triggering that threshold no matter what. You need a sacred site in East 3. Defend 2 is not enough for East 4. What about green? Gain power? Or just super presence, because we're not really... We didn't have the great presence placement of last game this time. So we might want that extra presence to make up for it. We are overgrowing, but 3 presences this turn instead of 2. We're losing a card play. What do we need to do? Ravages aren't a concern. That one's done. This one... I guess we could do double presence into that and block that from ravaging. I'm also fine with that, just taking out those guys. I guess the problem, though, is East 4. That's the problem. We could also try to get a minor on green. Actually, I could get to this threshold. I'd have defend 2. But that's range 1 of Sacred Site. If I get a Sacred Site in East 4, and I take Encompassing Ward on Vital, we can defend 4 East 4. Stop that from blighting. Dahan take out the explorers and towns. Those are gone. Those survive, but they'll be defended by Guard the Healing Land. I guess that build's happening. Remember I said not they didn't explore the west? I guess that guy just lived, that guy just existed there. And I kind of don't want him to be there. But I can't really do anything about it. So I have to have the Sacred Site in East 4, and that's going to require... I guess I could overgrow plus this. I only have 2 card plays though. I need the water and the plant from whatever the second card is. I would want overgrow. Maybe? I don't know. Would reclaim help? No. We had a power that pushed per Dahan, but we got rid of it. If I take off energy track, I can take a 1 energy card. Actually, no, I'm gaining 3 energy. Is that? That's a green card. Winds of Rust was the other one. Okay. Do I go for a major here? Is there anything that would... I feel like I don't need a major. I just need to push something at range 1. Or gather range 1. I should be able to do that, right? Each Dahan deals 1 damage to a different invader. Hey, that's literally all I need. I mean, all of these other cards are interesting. I love Elemental Boon, I love Call of the Dahan Ways, but Veil would work for that. They would not give me this, though. I would not have the Defend 2. That's the problem. If I have Boon, no. I can give you an earth and a plant, and then we could get a repeat, and I could repeat Encompassing Ward. Problem, though, is then I'm still not dealing with that build in West 6. Ugh. Oh, but then I don't need a Sacred Site anymore. Because I don't need that defend. We're getting defend 4 off of Encompassing Ward. So what I could do then do... Oh, but I can't grow into earth or mountain. Poop. I could destroy a Sacred Site presence, but that I can't do that. Dang it. Is it a concern if I lit that blight? I guess is the other thought. Or I could just lose my presence in East 2 and do the defend in East 4 like we did last game, and then the Dahan takes those out. I lose my presence in East 2, but like the defending there isn't doing anything. That's probably better. In that case, I want Veil the Night's Hunt. And then I don't even need Encompassing Ward. Actually, Encompassing Ward in East 2... That would actually give me enough defense. Okay. So I'm still doing that. And we get all the things. Okay. This is easy then. Range 0. And... I think I still want to work my way over Eastland. I want that plant, I think, still, ultimately. Veil and Overgrow. Alright, and then we can guard here, encompassing me. Veil here. And then Overgrow. So none of the Ravages, that's a blight, but that takes those out. Those die, he dies, dead, he survives. Building in the mountains, we have blocked all the mountain builds. So now this is just wherever I want to go. I think the next thing we need to work on is West 9. It gives me Creeper's Tear. So actually, before I do that, Creeper's Tear is Sacred Site. No, it's not. Range 0. Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything, so never mind. No mountain build. And they're exploring in the wetlands again. Okay. And Vale in West 7 will do the same trick as last time. We could Year of Perfect Stillness East 4. And then most of the inner lands are not seen. So both of these are reclaims. You're gaining a power when you reclaim. We're not doing so well in the energy game this time. Although we could get to 2 energy. We'd have 5. Yeah, let's take a major. See what we get with this. Jungle Hungers. That's what we were looking for last game. It's Jungle Hungers. I don't care about the others. So we can hit that threshold pretty easily. I even just want to play at this turn. We want Vale for this turn, though. Do you need to be proliferated, Vital? I feel like you don't really need to be proliferated. This does give the exact same elements as Jungle Hungers, though. So maybe I just get rid of Fields Choked. It is one of my water cards. I guess I'm not using Stem the Flow. Not really comboing it that well with anything. That said, we are going to be able to do damage repeatedly. But we're not doing it this turn. I think I'm just gonna take off Energy Track again. Building wetlands. I could just prevent it. I don't need to Veil then. So if I'm not, I could just forget Veil because it's not really providing my elements. Seems a bit better. Block the build in here. Jungle Hungers. It does give me a Creeper's Terror. And I can repeat pretty easily. And with Overgrow, we can combo that with Creeper's Terror, I guess. So you're reclaiming. I think I just want you to have 6 energy. That's a lot of energy. Sustains you for the rest of the game, right? I don't need to defend there. Let's put you there for a future turn, maybe. Year of Perfect Stillness in East 4 again. We don't need to defend. We don't need to defend. They're building in the wetlands again, so we could Rituals in East 3. I don't know yet about East 2. It's a lot. But at least... the thing is, though, like, my defend there with that Dahan's already perfect. 3, 5, 6, 7 plus the town is 9. Maybe I just draw the Fruitful Earth and stop another build. Or two. Or move Dahan. One of those two. That said, I could actually overgrow and stop both of the wetlands builds. In which case I don't need your perfect stillness. I could draw in rituals into East 2. And that gives me a repeat, which would be on draw. So I'd actually be able to also stop a build. Alright, let's work on card plays now. Each player may push a Dahan from a land with invaders or gather a Dahan into a land with invaders. Okay, then rituals. I need 3 Dahan and this only gathers 2, so I can actually get the Dahan in there. Okay. So Jungle Hunger is happening on West 2, just to be clear. And we're not destroying Dahan in there, so I don't need to push any Dahan out. I guess I could just gather Dahan from there, get closer to the coast. Alright, they're not inner. They're all coastal! Very coastal. Get rid of this crap. Okay. Draw in there. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I don't want to do that. Then rituals. Yeah, we have 5 damage in there, which isn't good. But if I draw into East 5, one of them, I'd have enough defend without needing to guard the healing land. Or we have Encompassing Ward, in which case that's actually fine. In which case I want to stop this jungle build. So we'll do that. And Reaper's Tear exists. And I can use it twice. Never mind, it does more than exist. It's probably still the best place for that. You're not in a place with towns other than... Oh, that's not... Yeah, it looks like it was the same land, but it's not. Alright. So it's Encompassing Ward. This is major. This is major power for Vital. Paralyzing Fright over Year of Perfect Stillness. Power Storm and Indomitable Claim? Well, like, Vital's almost done, just straight up. Defend 20 is nice, but we're actually mostly done with the East Coast at this point. Power Storm. We don't really have much happening through Power Storm that would be effective. Stem the Flow repeated would actually be amusing. I think we'll just take Paralyzing Fright. I don't think the other powers... I guess we could get the Threshold on Indomitable Claim. But that requires Year of Perfect Stillness. Maybe not. Are we getting the 3 card plays this turn? No. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take Paralyzing Fright and lose Your Perfect Stillness. It's an upgrade. What about green? Green's probably gaining energy and gaining a power, so we'll go ahead and do that. You're getting 3 card plays. With 5 energy, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to. I mean, Winds of Rust isn't really doing anything right now, but it could do something next turn maybe, so let's save the energy. All slow powers. Rouse the trees is at least damage. Maybe? I guess we also want to save our energy for Jungle Hungers in the future turn. Jungle Hungers needs moon. None of these give moon. We could just provide plant. Probably take blight removal. Could look for elements for Winds of Rust. We need air, water, and animal. Which Purifying Flame provides us with air, but not much else. So they're not building West 2, so it's just West 3. The annoying thing is you can't actually get pretty close to West 3. None of these cards give you range. Yeah, that's actually annoying. Okay, so I guess we're just ignoring West 3 then. I guess we could Devouring Ants in West 9. It's not that exciting. But would clear those explorers out. Just take Gnawing Root Biters to not have to spend more energy than we need to. Save the energy for the card. Blight removal is probably okay though. I'll just do blight removal. Paralyzing Fright then. So that defend does it. You don't need to guard no healing land. Skip all actions. I mean, like, I guess that's just fear, so it's okay. It's okay. Get a sacred site somewhere. Stop that city from building. That's probably worthwhile. We could proliferate you. If I stop that city from building, if I could do this twice, I can't do it twice. We'll need you to actually gain a presence next turn. In order for us... I guess no, Winds of Rust is range 3, so we're fine there. No wetlands ravage to worry about. The coastal builds is exclusive to West 3. I don't really know. We're just circling the drain here. So I guess I shouldn't overthink it. Maybe save the defend. Proliferate. Could also wait until next turn to do something else. We're gonna get +1 card play, plus a presence. I mean, you might as well just like not do anything. I do want to take out that town though. Can't really do that though because I won't have my sacred site there anymore. I could just push the town out. But where? I guess I could put it in West 5. They're not doing anything there just yet. Save the cards for next turn. Okay. Defend 3 in all coastal lands. Okay. Wrong turn for that. Sans. I was gonna actually push you there. Now I kind of don't want to do that, but I also don't want you to ravage there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we gotta get more visibility of West 3? Maybe? Maybe not, I don't know. Stop the build in West 9, probably. Gives me defend 4. You're reclaiming for sure. I think you're just gonna play all your cards. I'm just gonna get you as close to the action as possible. Actually, that said, if I could just rituals in West 9. Oh no, I'm blocking that build. There's still gonna be a ravage there. It could be encompassing warded. I could do rituals in West 2. Needs a sacred site though. Guess we could Paralyzing Fright in East 3 or East 5, I guess, just to do something. Repeat an energy 3 card. I think we can just clear the east board, and then we'll just focus on the west board for the next several turns. I don't think it's a big deal. Oh, perfect. No more blights. One mountain explorer, eh? Actually, no. If I do this, that Ravage kills that guy. Okay. Unfortunately, that was why I repeated. I was gonna do double rituals, I guess. I don't know. I have no sacred site here other than here. I guess I could draw 2 explorers. He's still here. No, this is a new game. This is difficulty 0. I lost. I could stop that build if I did this. Either here or there. We'll put it here. I don't know where everyone is. It's an empty chat. It's okay. That stops all the builds. Sans Ravage exists. I was gonna do... I'll just do the damage. I was gonna remove the blight, but I could take out that town. Yay! Five towns on the board. 5 towns. You just haven't been good with energy this game, Green. I think we're at the time that we're forgetting Overgrow because you're at max soon. Bigger? Can't hit the threshold, but it's a simple card. just take vigor. Nothing else gives me plant or water. I guess some give me moon. Green's just, or Vital's at this point where he's in a reclaim loop, but he does have decent cards for that. 2, 4, 6. So Uncle Hungers has returned. There's no mountain build, so we just take out these towns and we win, right? Do the same thing we did last time. Yeah, sure, I could proliferate Vital, who's gonna be maxed next turn. Does give me another damage there, though. I don't know if it matters. Go for points. Style points. Or you repeat Jungle Hungers, which isn't gonna do much because you can't see West 3. Oh no, a blight! Oh no, we're blighted! I guess I probably should have defended there. I don't know what I was doing. Doesn't matter. I lost a point. Sands Mountains, eh? East Coast is like, hey guys, we exist. All right. Do we just win? Probably didn't need to do it like that. I can see that. It doesn't have Dahan. Getting Dahan there is slightly tricky, though. Bertez. Hello. Let's see if I can finagle something better here. I have a repeat. If I push Dahan, and then I gather Dahan, and then I rituals there twice, I take out 2 of the towns. And then we could vigor their next turn. Or we just get 2 Dahan in there, destroy 1 town with rituals. 4 damage there in the fast phase next turn. This only works once, right? It's annoying. I can't really jungle hungers to great effect because this jungle is so far removed from this sands. I mean, we win in the fast phase, right? I don't think I can really do too much to lose. By doing that, I just lost. No, I didn't just lose, but that was dumb. Yeah, I can't double play up the right cards here. We'll just take that guy for fun. Lude wins. How do I want to win? That doesn't work though. Yay! We won! All the invader settlements have been destroyed, and their morale is not strong enough to weather this loss. They depart the island for their faraway home. Eight to 2 for Rampant Green, 8 to 1 for Vital Strength. Woo! And hey, removing that blight didn't do anything. We had 5, we're now at 4, we still got -2. Oh well. That wraps up this week's Dolphins Dive. 9:44 p.m. went 44 hours. 44 hours, yep, that was a 44-hour stream. Fun fact, no, 44 minutes over the 2-hour mandatorily stated limit. But yeah. Didn't have a successful game versus England 3 with this team. They were a bit too slow to really work well. Is that actually what it states on that adversary? It doesn't say it. Right, never mind. It's on the scenarios that it normally states it. So, rip. Yeah, it was a fun game. Didn't work out, but we had some fun, as always. Discussed some good strategy, had some good times. We do that here on Dolphins Dive. It's the strategically minded stream, not the float around and do whatever and pretend like you're having fun stream. But, you know, I'm just kidding, of course. Anyway, check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Monday at 5 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster, who has been playing some Aeon's End, has been showing some of the Cauldron decks in Sentinels the Multiverse as the Sentinels Workshop gets worked on. Every Tuesday at 7 is Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy, two of the leads of Handelabra that like to demo content before it is publicly available. On Tuesday, this Tuesday, John had actually shown mobile Spirit Island that got released the next day. Oh my gosh. And who knows what will be in store for a future stream. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. is Dolphin's Dive with yours truly, who likes to dive strategically into these Handelabra games, or Handelabra digital implementations of physical games created by other companies, but you know, that's fun. And Friday at 1 p.m. is the Sentinels Digital Workshop, where John has been working on coding together workshop support for Sentinels the Multiverse. Saturday at 7 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually John, usually myself, and almost always Seamus, and sometimes you. And you could be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays if you click the 20,000 point Handelabra point redemption, whatever they're called, Pointalabras. You could be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. And every Sunday at 7 p.m. is Tales from the Archive with another lit down for some storytelling Sentinels. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and now Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices. You can find more information on those games at handelabra.com. The only other show note to mention is that next Thursday is Christmas Eve, so I will certainly be taking next Thursday off. I might move the stream to another day, possibly just Wednesday, but we'll see. Check the Handelabra Twitter at twitter.com/Handelabra to find out when that stream will be rescheduled. You can follow me at twitter.com/LouDolphin21 or at YouTube if you search for Lou Dolphin. I know YouTube's weird. Search for Lou Dolphin, you'll find me. And twitch.tv/LouDolphin. And I am on winter break, so I will be streaming more frequently on that channel. If you like Slay the Spire, I will be streaming that game a little bit more, maybe not all the time, but a little bit more. I'm working on Ascension 10 on Defect and Watcher, and then I'll be working on Ascension 11 for all of the characters. Woo! But yeah, that's been a fun and exciting week, and happy holidays if I don't see you. Have a good one.